People like Christmas presents, don't they? You cannot have Christmas without Christmas presents. You don't have to have the turkey, you don't have to have the tree, but without presents, it's just gathering.
It's just a Sunday, isn't it?
Sunday,
it's a Sunday or a bank holiday. Monday, we have to see our family.
Yeah.
If you're watching, I love you.
Joe, have you got anything on your Christmas list this year? What are you hoping for?
Trouser press. I like Christmas, I just don't like the shopping bit. So I do a thing where I go to one shop and I'll get everyone's present. Like this year I chose Screwfix. 15 minutes a lot, job done.
Effective.
Yeah.
Have you bought any good gifts? Have you...
I always shop really late. In fact, I shop so late, I don't buy anything.
What do you do at Christmas?
I do, yeah, because I don't have a table, so we just sit on the sofa with trays.
I think that's nicer, though, isn't it?
I don't understand people who don't have tellies, because I don't know how everything... Where's it all aiming towards? That's where your seats are all pointing towards something. What is it pointing towards? Books.
Posh people, though, they don't watch anything but the Queen's speech, do they? That's the test. If you watch the Queen's speech, because no one else watches it, because she's just lying. If she was honest about her year, it'd be funny. But she doesn't. Like, if you see her, she said, I've seen a lot of my family this year. Harry's cock, Kate's tits. But she doesn't. She'll bluff over it. She goes, it's been a lovely year. I've got a lovely house.
I quite like to see the outtakes, because she's not going to have nailed it first time. This year's... Oh, f*** it. Go again. I'll get it this time, I promise. F***ing autocue.
Going to church, you know, religion and all that real meaning. As if anyone wants the real meaning of Christmas. I drink heavily to avoid the real meaning of anything. I don't know what I'm about, but people, they go to church, don't they? And...
Yeah, apparently 3 million people attend church on Christmas Day.
It's one of those things you're either into... I look at the church like Claire's Accessories. I'm probably never going to go in one. But for people that need it, absolutely fine. Pop down there. If I end up in Claire's Accessories, something's gone wrong. I've had some sort of breakdown.
The idea of going to midnight mass is exciting, isn't it? You think, oh, I'm a little bit tipsy, it's cold, there's candles, there's been like beautiful music and a lovely church. And then you get there, and a bloke in a dress talks about his invisible friend for 2 hours. Like, wake me up when they serve the wine.
I assume that was why it's so popular, because it's after pub chucking out time, isn't it? People are just like, they'll have wine, let's go there.
Yeah, I used to be an altar boy.
Used to be an altar boy?
Oh, yeah.
Christ, that explains a lot.
And I got promoted to the incensey thing where you do that.
What is that?
It's like
That's
a solo.
it?
Swing, that's
So
right.
the incense.
Oh, OK, I wasn't sure what you were doing with your hand. Oh, he's good. Jimmy's good. You're good.
Catholic Church is well renowned.
They never laid a finger on me.
Or me.
I'd never had any problems in that department. It was me. They'd found me a bit sexually aggressive, actually. The priest would go, just back off, all right?
I can tell you, going to church is not up there. Not one of our favourite traditions. Midnight Mass is held on Christmas Eve at midnight to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, who was born at pretend o'clock on the 32nd of February. OK, fingers on buzzers. One more thing to get.
Christmas dinner, maybe?
Christmas dinner is, I mean, it's pretty unbelievably good.
Well, it's just huge. You know, it's always good for me. We're entertaining for the first time ever this year. My boyfriend's cooking, though. I'm just in charge of chopping.
Apparently 60% of Christmas dinners are prepared by the man. Rest of the year, not fussed about the cooking. Christmas, I want to take control here.
Well, don't they just do the carving?
Why is carving meant to be an honour? You're just hacking at meat.
If you're doing it properly, it's not hacking at meat.
I do it in the garden, in my pants. And you get to eat the whole thing yourself. No one's going to touch it. But what's what?
Have you cooked it first?
Really can't remember at that point.
Men always want to set fire to the Christmas pudding as well, don't they? That's a manly thing, isn't it? And you can just see your dad, if it's not working out very well, if it's not taking light, he just goes off and comes back with a jerry can. Oh, this'll work.
Fire and raisins. My idea of Christmas, I think, as you get older, you want to have it every 2 years. It comes around too often. I think every 2 years would be good. Firstly, it means finally Slade have to dip into their pension pot. Just imagine the size of the turkeys. They'd be huge, wouldn't they? You know, you'd have to get them in the oven, like trying to get Chris Moyles in a smart car.
Most people just pretend that they like turkey on Christmas Day and they ignore it the rest of the year round. It's the same with your nana. Just...
Be honest, though, it sort of is.
She's just boring and dry.
It's the dripping. That's what we have fights over in my house, the turkey dripping. And we pour off all the fat, and then you leave it in the fridge, and you get a big layer of fat, and you get the jelly. And that's like the essence of the soul of the turkey. It's like the caviar. It is, it's delicious. And you try it. A lot of people put it in the gravy, put some in the gravy, and then on Boxing Day, you scrape a big piece of fat, put it on some toast, and then get the jelly on. And we have fights in my house over it.
Well, who can get the ambulance first?
Luckily, we all get defibrillators for Christmas. It's delicious.
Aldi this year are doing a 4-bird roast for $9.99. And it's got pork stuffing in it. That's 5 dead animals for a tenner. If you can kill and raise 5 things for a tenner, that's not right, is it? No. So I'm trying to avoid all that.
Do you think they all live together inside each other?
In the same page.
Like when the goose opened its mouth, there was a chicken in there and a duck. For God's sakes, daylight.
They cut their balls off as well. Like animals, they cut their balls off so they taste better because apparently you can taste randiness. Which means I am safe from cannibalism. I imagine I taste very gamey.
The Italian Christmas, what do you eat?
Well, it's different. It's very different, actually. When we start, usually you start with antipasti.
She sounds nice.
Prosecco, you have Parma ham, let's say little grilled peppers, Parmesan cheese with lovely Prosecco. Then you have a starter, which usually is a soup, tortellini in brodo, which is delicious. Then you have the boiled meats. Then you have the roasts, then you have the cakes. So it's kind of, it's different. We don't have turkey.
And are you surrounded at this by all the Dolmio family?
Similar, yeah.
Christmas is, it's like all bets are off on Christmas Day. You can go, right, cornflakes, I'm going to have them with Baileys. Delicious.
Yeah. We were talking about this today, Cocoa Pops with Baileys. I make a Cocoa Pop Rice Krispie cake as a little cup, pour the Baileys into it. Willy Wonka land, innit? Eat the cup. That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Here's your advert as well.
Oh, there you go.
These are amazing. Honestly, me.
Let's have a look and see if Christmas dinner is one of our favourite things. Indeed, our favourite Christmas tradition is Christmas dinner. Pigs in blankets are popular around my house at Christmas. That's my girlfriend and a sister watching TV in a blanket. Yeah, you can laugh, I'm in trouble. So those were the top Christmas traditions. But Christmas is about much more than that. Last year, the lights in Oxford Street were turned on by Take That, as were hundreds of middle-aged women. And when it comes to decorating the tree, there's nothing better than going up to the loft, dusting off that old box, bringing it down to the living room, opening it up, realising you've accidentally brought down your old porn mags, going back up to the loft, and half an hour later coming down with the Christmas decorations.